Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Wonderland here on the EXP. Once again, I'm coming to you from a completely different location. We're having some pretty wicked storms here in Middle Tennessee, and so I decided not to drive over to the store in Cookeville. I'm coming to you from my secret lair up on top of a mountain. On top of a mountain, I really mean that. It's like my grandparents have a farm. And it's on top of a mountain, which is on top of a mountain. So it's pretty wild up here, man. And when the wind blows on these storms, it's like, I understand what banshees must have sounded like. It's pretty creepy. So I am here. I am in Tiffany's. This is her office where she works from home a couple days a week. And I hope you can see, guys, that I am completely secure in my masculinity. I am coming to you from a Hello Kitty room. I'm actually sitting on a Hello Kitty computer chair. And I love me some Hello Kitty, guys. It's actually pretty awesome. Easton's really into Hello Kitty too. And I'm so proud of him for that, because you know what? Screw gender norms. Love what you love. Enjoy it. Live your life. It's way too short. Anyway, we have got some really rad things coming for you today. We're going to go through some minor key issues, key issues in the, anywhere from $10 to $50 range. And then we got a couple more that are a little bit more expensive than that. Of course, we're going to have some of tomorrow's comics and some recent ratio variants, things like that. We got a lot of really cool stuff for you today. Of course, AJ is going to be there picking on me, trying to scare the hell out of me with his masks. Yeah, we're just going to try to keep this conversation going and hopefully entertain you. But we can't do that until we pay some bills. So let's kick it over and roll them commercials. Okay, so I just jumped the gun there a little bit. I arrogantly thought that my show was way more popular than it actually is, and that we had millions of sponsors lined up to run commercials on the show. Sadly, not really true yet, but that doesn't matter, because we got to see that really cool opening intro that I absolutely love that Kyle put together. He could not have put together a better intro for us. So there's AJ in his creepy Terminator Donnie Darko rabbit mask, which still haunts my nightmares. So wow, AJ, that's really creepy, guys. Wow. Well, if you're just tuning in after the intro, hey, you're late. That's not cool, guys. We got to keep on time now. punctuality. It's a thing. Anyway, hey, I'm Rich. That's AJ. Welcome to Wonderland. AJ is coming to you from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. Give us a follow if you would like. We're on all the social media platforms at Wonderland Comics TN. Make sure you get that TN in there. Otherwise, you're going to get that shop up in Connecticut, and they're super cool, but they're not me, so they're not as cool. So AJ, why don't we just jump right into it, man? Let's do some books here. What do you got? What do you got handy for me? Ooh, some Department of Truth. Okay, we've got the we've got a regular A cover variant, and then the other one is that one is the that's the C cover variant, I believe. Isn't it? I love it. I love that red. It really pops off the page for me. Really, really cool. So let's see. Department of Truth #1. Why don't we start those off? You know what? Let's do $10 a piece on those, guys. Let's go ahead and get that started with $10 a piece. That'll be a set just for $20 of the Department of Truth #1s. These are first printings. So really good deals. Love Department of Truth, man. It's one of my favorite comic book series from I think the first issue came out in 2021. Anyway, it's a great series. It's so cool. If you haven't read it, jumping down the rabbit hole of all these conspiracy theories. I love it. I love every issue of it. Very much looking forward to the next one coming out. So you can get Department of Truth #1. These are first printings. We have the A cover, and then we have also a variant cover. So $10 a piece on those. Get the set for $20. All you got to do is claim it there in the comments, and then of course make sure you fill out that claim form button there. It's pinned into the chat. It's also up on the YouTube channel as well. When you're filling that out, make sure to tell us what all you claim. That way we know who you are, because it's a little bit difficult for us to keep up, and it's never been really my strong suit anyway, keeping up with the details. That's why I have AJ, but AJ unfortunately is going to be holding books this whole time, so he can't be making notes. So help us out. Make sure that you fill out that make sure you fill out that form and include in there what you want. Okay, AJ, apparently our listeners, our viewers are not into conspiracy theories today. Maybe there's a conspiracy theory about that. Are aliens blocking your thoughts and preventing you from claiming these books? Find out right after this. All right, we got ourselves a Marvel Masterworks edition, Incredible Hulk #1. Man, I really like these. Obviously the Incredible Hulk #1 is a stupid expensive book. I saw one at MegaCon last month before I got the flu, and an original one, like an actual Incredible Hulk #1, and it was a CGC 1.5, and the guy was selling it for $35,000. That's insane. It's a really rare book. I've actually owned one in my life. I had it at my store in Wilmington, North Carolina. I did not sell it for anywhere near that much. This is back in like 07, 08, when I had my first comic book store. So those mega keys weren't so mega at that time. But anyway, these Marvel Masterworks editions, they're really cool reprinting of the full issue. They're very collectible, really nice to have in your collection. Let's do that. It's also in really nice shape, really nice corners and things. So let's say $10 on that. $10 if you would like to claim the Marvel Masterwork edition. Or Milestone edition, excuse me, Incredible Hulk #1. Oh, and we also have a Fantastic Four #1. I do adore that cover. We're actually going to be doing a Fantastic Four #1 homage cover for my next book, Angel Hunter, which goes live on Kickstarter February the 25th. Not February 25th. That would be a week ago. April the 25th is when that Kickstarter is going to go live. We'll post the link in the chat here in a minute. I would very much appreciate it if you guys would go and click on the notify me button on the Kickstarter link. That really helps me get the book way up in the Kickstarter algorithm, and it helps you because it reminds you to back a really rad book. So again, we've got these Incredible Hulk and Fantastic Four #1s, Marvel Milestone editions. We will do $10 a piece on those. All you got to do is claim them, call it out in the chat, and then make sure you fill out that form. AJ, did you put the creepy Donnie Darko mask on Captain America back there? You, sir, are sick. There is something wrong with you. I just caught that. You guys, you can look way back there in the back, and he's got the creepy Donnie Darko mask on top of our Captain America standee, and that's.
Well, remember, I explained it one night, but Richard actually got that for me when we first started talking about doing this show. This was back when the time I wasn't even supposed to talk, much less show my face. But
yeah.
Things have changed since then. I'm still not showing my face. But that mask almost killed me.
AJ has a latex allergy.
And I forgot I had a latex. Well, like if I was going to a doctor's office, sure, I would remember that I have a latex allergy. But in this context, when I just saw the mask, I'm like, ooh, cool mask. And I put it on, and I almost stopped breathing.
Which is now why you have the gas mask.
Yeah, these are hard plastic.
All right, man. What's the next book we got here? And guys, if there's anything you saw that you didn't claim while we had it up, just go ahead and call it out later. We will. Oh, wow. Now, this is a really nice book. I just got this out of a collection I recently purchased. That's a Thor 225. That's a first appearance of Firelord, if I'm not mistaken. That one is in very nice condition. Right, AJ?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It is pretty. Corners are pretty. Spine is pretty. Well, maybe this bottom corner is just a little bit dinged, but still.
Yeah, it's rounded. I mean, it's not a 9.8, but it's a very nice book. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of an 8.5 to a 9.0. This is a great book. First appearance of Firelord. Love the cover. It's just got a lot going for it, and in really, really nice condition. So if you guys are looking to own a Bronze Age Thor key issue that isn't the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, this is a great one to go for. Let me take a look at that. Key Collector has that one in a for about 125. Why don't we get some? Let's break the ice on this thing and let's put it out there for $100. $100. First appearance of Firelord, probably 8.5 conservatively on the grade. Beautiful book, going to look great in your collection. $100 gets that sent out to you. If you want to claim it, just call it out in the chat here, and then make sure you fill out that claim form, and we'll get you an invoice sent out tomorrow via PayPal. We can also do Venmo if you guys would prefer. Just do that in the notes. We'll get that sent out to you tomorrow, and then AJ will ship it as soon as you pay, no later than Friday. So yeah, that is a first appearance of Firelord. Very, very nice condition. Just $100, guys. That is an absolute steal. I'm going to throw it up on my wall in the store. I'm going to mark it at about $125. So you can get a really good deal on it tonight and tonight only here on Welcome to Wonderland on the Experience. If you guys are just joining us again, hey, my name's Rich. That's AJ behind the mask there, coming to you from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. We would love to have you follow us on the social media channels. It's just at Wonderland Comics TN. Make sure you get that TN in there. That'll make sure you get it to us and not the other Wonderland Comics in Connecticut. All right, AJ, people don't like good deals on Thor comics, so let's move on to the next. Oh, that one is, oh, wow, this is double. Did Donnie sign that twice? Donnie Cates signed. Why did he sign it twice?
It's because he's Johnny. I mean,
I guess we can still call it a double signed book, right? I mean, okay, whatever. So this is Vanish #1, double signed by Donnie Cates.
Yeah, I remember he signed a Venom that he didn't even do for us one time.
Yeah, he's just like, I guess, you know what, I'll just sign it. You want me to sign it twice? Heck, I'll sign it 4 times. I don't care. Wait, is that Stegman? Oh, wait, dude, that's Stegman. My bad. Hey, Jay, thank you for catching that. Stegman apparently signed this twice, not Donnie. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask Ryan Stegman why he signed it twice. We'll be at a con together next month, so I'm gonna find that out. Why don't we say? I don't know. I really want to get some. Some money flow and get the ice broke. So let's do this stupid cheap. Let's do it for $20. Somebody call it out. $20 gets you a double signed Vanish #1 by Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. Stegman decided to sign it twice for some weird, crazy reason. I don't know. But $20, that is an absolute steal on this book. So just call it out. You can get yourself a double signed book by Ryan Stegman. Just call it out in the chat there and make sure you fill that form out and let us know what it is that you want. All right, AJ, let's go ahead and let's do one more key issue, and then let's move on to some of the books that are coming out tomorrow.
I got just a key issue for everybody.
I love this. Batman 497. That is Bane breaking the Batman's back. First printing here. Excellent book. Never really figured out why this one hasn't been more popular and valuable, because when this happened, this was the biggest thing since the death of Superman. People freaked out when the Bane broke Batman's back. Like this is comic book history. This was the zeitgeist of the day. When this came out, this is what everybody was talking about. It's a great book. It normally in this condition, it's beautiful, really, really nice condition. Really like this copy. Normally would sell for about $25. You know what? Again, I am trying to get some money flowing here with you guys. So let's go ahead. Let's say $10. $10 gets you a piece of comic book history. Batman 497, Bane breaking the Batman's back. Bane has always been one of my favorite. Jay does a great Bane impression. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that someday, Jay. Now wait, are we talking like Batman the Animated Series Bane, or are we talking Batman? Was it Batman Forever or Batman? Yeah, Batman in Forever. I think it was that Bane. Or are we talking? The newer Bane with the actor that just completely slipped my mind? All right, AJ Price says he's going to take that Bane breaks the Batman's back. $10, good buddy. You don't necessarily have to fill out the form, because I know I'll see you on Saturday. AJ Price is a local customer here in Cookeville, Tennessee at Wonderland Comics. So always good to hear from you. Appreciate your support at the store and your support here on the show. And also, hey, you guys, Mr. Nope, some of you other guys that have been tuning in each week, man, hey, I appreciate you so much, because if you weren't here, I would just be here rambling for 2 hours and not knowing what in the... Tom Hardy, thank you. That's the word, the guy I was looking for. Yeah, hey, what's up, Austin? Donnie Darko selling. This is like Fallout Donnie Darko. Like I could totally see this as a power armor helmet. And if anybody from Bethesda is out there listening, you know what? I am a huge Fallout 76 player. I have literally been playing since the moment Reclamation Day happened. I literally logged in the exact moment the game went live, and I am a Fallout First member, and I have been every day since. So Bethesda, if you're watching out there, make me a power armor helmet. I would love it. Oh, AJ, I didn't know you played Fallout 76. That is another game you and I have to play together. Awesome. I didn't know that. All right, AJ, we just sold the book. We need to move on and do something else. You want to do some new comics, or oh man, New Vegas, there's hands down. New Vegas far and away best Fallout game ever. And that's saying a lot because there have been some damn good Fallout games. But yeah, I love New Vegas, man. It's so good. And Outer Worlds, done by the same team that did New Vegas. That's a really good game too. If you guys haven't played it, I recommend checking it out. All right, AJ, what are you bringing up next, bud? Oh, Doctor Strange of Asgard. Okay, yeah, this comes out tomorrow from Marvel Comics. We got 2 of these available. Really nice cover there. This is part of the One World Under Doom super event that that Marvel is doing right now. By the way, we do have some other One World Under Doom or Doom #1s that if you guys want some of those, we'll throw those up later. But right now, Doctor Strange of Asgard #1. It's a $4.99 book. If you claim it here on the show, we treat you just like one of our subscribers at Wonderland Comics, and you get a 25% discount off of that. So if you want it, we've got 2 of these Doctor Strange of Asgards available. All you got to do is call it out in the chat and then fill out that form, which is pinned to the top of the chat. You can also see it on the YouTube channel. So yeah, it'll be $3.75 would be the price of that. So just give it a call out if you want it. And AJ, what else you got? Moon Knight. That's just regular Moon Knight, not Fist of Khonshu. Yeah, okay, it's Moon Knight.
It's Fist of Khonshu.
Oh, it's Fist of Khonshu. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Fist of Khonshu is the only Moon Knight title really going right now. Right.
All right. So that is a $3.99 book. This is issue #6. I really like that cover. Yeah, that's really nice cover art. I really like that. So yeah, it's a $3.99 book. You get 25% off. How many of those do we have available? We got 2 of these available as well. So just call it out if you want to get into some Moon Knight. You can save yourself 25% by getting the book here on Welcome to Wonderland on the Experience. If you guys are just joining us, welcome to Wonderland. I'm Rich. That's AJ coming to you from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. What else we got there, bud?
Who likes kaijus?
I love kaijus. Mothra, queen of the monsters. Okay. I'm really digging what they're doing with all these Godzilla books, man. There's one coming out in a couple months, Godzilla versus the Hulk, that I cannot wait for. But right now we're talking about Mothra, and God, that cover could not be more perfect. That, like, I don't even care if you read the book, guys. That would look good framed on your wall. That is stunningly beautiful. It's only $4.99, which means if you claim it, you get it for $3.75. All you got to do is call it out and then fill out the form. AJ, how many of those do we have available tonight? Okay. Wow, we only got 2. I thought we ordered more of those. All right, so we got 2 of the. We got a couple of Godzilla subscribers. That's why we don't have as many. So yeah, got 2 copies of Mothra, Queen of the Monsters, #1. Guys, this is a book you got to get in on. I mean, Godzilla is just fire lately. That book, that cover is awesome. If you like it, call it out. Make sure you fill out your form. What's coming up next, AJ?
One of my favorite current titles.
NYX #9. what is that? The Secret Mission of Professor X.
The Secret Mission of Professor X, yes.
Hey, what's up, Eddie? How you doing, man? Welcome to Wonderland. Happy to have you here. If you see anything that you like, just call it out in the chat. Fill out the form, and we will get you taken care of on that. This is part of the X Manhunt event. NYX number 9, the Secret Mission of Professor X. I wonder what that is. We'll have to read the book and find out. But you know what? You can't read the book until you buy the book. Otherwise, that makes you a pirate, and that's just not cool when it comes to comics, because people making comics don't make as much money as you think. So buy those books. We got a dad joke coming up. The other day, I bought a thesaurus, but when I got home and opened it, all the pages were blank. I have no word to describe them. Oh, that's terrible. Go to a commercial.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
What the hell, man? Come on. I think AJ takes this like perverse pleasure in getting a jump scare out of me. And I'm like the easiest person on the planet to jump scare because I actively want to be scared. Like to me, there's no better feeling in the world than being scared. I love that. So I like when I watch a horror movie, I'm a total little child because I go into it wanting to be scared, and it's easy to do because I want it and I make it happen, and I get that really cool adrenaline rush. So thank you, AJ, for giving me that experience here on The Experience. Welcome back to Wonderland. I'm your host, Rich Davis. That's my partner in crime, AJ Nicholson. AJ's coming to you from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. I am broadcasting live from my secret lair on a mountain, on top of a mountain in Middle Tennessee. We're getting some really wicked storms here. The wind's really blowing, and I just didn't want to drive all the way over to Cookeville and get blown off the road. That seemed like a really bad thing to do tonight. So I'm coming to you from home.
Quite honestly, those storms are kind of scary. They are rattling the windows, something fierce here in the store.
Yeah.
So, if I disappear, you know what happened.
Yeah. Instead of welcome to Wonderland, AJ will be saying welcome to Oz.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. Hey, since we just rolled some commercials, guys, I want to take a moment to plug a commercial of my own, I suppose. If Jay would be so kind as to drop that Kickstarter link into the chat. I have a new book coming out later this year. It's called Angel Hunter. It is a seinen manga inspired story told in the American comic book style about humanity's first strides after being expelled from Eden. And they've got to claw out an existence in a world dominated by the 13 fallen angels and an army of kaiju Nephilim. So Kickstarter goes live on April 25th. We're in the pre-launch phase, and I would very much appreciate it if everyone listening would click on that link that Jay just dropped into the chat. Go to that pre-launch page and click the notify me button. That's not committing you to back the project, though I hope that you will. It just signs you up to be notified when we actually do launch and when we make updates, which the more people that we get to sign up for advanced notifications like that, the better Kickstarter treats us and the higher they push us in the algorithm, which will be a huge help to us. This is the first time that I am ever taking a book to Kickstarter first. We'll be doing Kickstarter first, and then we'll be available in comic book. Hey, thank you, Mr. Nope. I really appreciate that, my friend. Really means a lot to me. But yeah, it'll be out in comic book stores later this year. We're targeting an early fall release date, but the Kickstarter starts on April 25th. The book is done. Absolute Kickstarter is always the greatest for letting people know about it. Yes, we will definitely be sharing it out here on the EXP. And actually, Jay, I'm going to talk to whomever I need to talk to about buying some advertising for it, because I want more people. I'm really proud of this book, guys. I feel like we've got something special. Les Garner and I, we've been working together for many years. Les has actually worked on every book I've ever written in some way or another, either doing covers. He did backup inks on Prometheus and Chains. He's just a great guy, and Les and I love working together. We've got a really good rapport. We're like brothers. We fight like hell, but we love working together. So yeah, with Angel Hunter, man, I really think I really feel like we've got something special. I have the same feeling about Angel Hunter that I had about Cult of Dracula, and we all know how well Cult of Dracula did. So I'm hoping that
we've got new people on here. Last time we talked up Cult of Dracula, it was our very first show. We haven't talked it up since.
Well, yeah, that's true. We haven't talked about Cult of Dracula in a while. That was my first. Look at that. You set that up, didn't you? I think AJ planned this one a little bit. So this right here is it's a really rare variant of Cult of Dracula #1. That was my first comic book. Was a top 50 best-selling comic of 2021, proud to say, and was nominated for and won lots of awards. So very, very happy, very proud. I'm here where I am today because of that book. Now this right here, this cover is by Carla Cohen. Absolutely. Oh yeah, AJ has worn Cult of Dracula shirts a couple times, hasn't he? So Carla did this cover, and it was for a particular retailer who just kind of forgot that he had hired her to do the cover. So when it all came time for this to go to print and him to pay the bill, it was a little bit of a kerfluffle. Anyway, another retailer swooped in, picked it up, and there were fewer than 100 copies of this that actually made it out. Now, is that the metal cover?
It is not the metal cover.
Okay, so that's just the standard. That's the standard cover. Carla Cohen, Cult of Dracula #1.
I think all the metal covers are in the warehouse. Last I knew.
Okay, cool. I don't even know if we have a medal of that one left, because this was a really rare variant. let's see. You know what? Normally I would sell this one. I'd sell this one at a convention for 20. And of course I'd sign it, no problem. You know what? Again, I'm trying to break some ice here. We already got one book sold, that Bane breaks the Batman's back. Let's sell another book here. This Carla Cohen, Cult of Dracula #1. Fewer than 100 of these were made. Beautiful cover, gorgeous work by one of my favorite comic book cover artists. Let's put it out there for $10. $10, and I will sign it. I will sign just my name on it, which makes it worth about $3. See what I did there? Oh yeah, AJ, we did I don't know, there were like 50 something variants of Cult of Dracula #1. I mean, it was that popular of a book in 2020. I mean, God, it was the badge art at New York Comic Con, so it was everywhere. And I think about, I don't know, maybe half of the variant covers did medals. We'll have to dig, AJ, we need to dig those out of the warehouse and for next week and put some of them up on the show.
We can do that.
I know we've got some Shannon Mayer medals over there, maybe a couple Tiffany Groves medals. But yeah, let's plan to do that. All right, Mr. Nope, he wants the Carla Cohen book. Hey, thank you, sir. $10. That is your book. Make sure you fill out the form, and if you would like it signed, put that in your claim form. If you'd like it personalized, we can do that too. Whatever you would like, but much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the book, and at the very least, I know you're going to enjoy Carla's absolutely stunning art. And last thing I'll say about Carla, she is one of the sweetest people I have ever met. I've worked with a lot of artists, and Carla was just awesome. And I was a huge fan of her work. Was very excited when SourcePoint Press was able to make it happen for her to do the cover for Cult of Dracula #1. But yeah, just wonderful person. Please continue to support her art. She's amazing. What's next, AJ?
Well, I mean, as long as we're on Cult of Dracula, we might actually try to.
Oh, you had this all planned, man. So is that the trade, or is that the?
That is the trade.
Okay, so yeah, we got Cult of Dracula Volume 1. So if you guys don't know the story of Cult of Dracula, it is Bram Stoker's Dracula set in a Manson family inspired cult. We meet Mina Murray, Abraham Van Helsing, and Jonathan Harker. They are part of a documentary film crew that shows up to interview the enigmatic leader of the Ordo Dracul by the name of Robert Renfield. Mina, as she interviews Renfield, she starts to delve deep into this cult. She finds out that they worship an ancient blood goddess, and things spiral out of control from there. Really cool book. I have to say, I mean, if I don't say that, nobody's going to say it. So, yeah, we've got, what do we got in the store? Like 5 copies of the trade?
Yeah.
All right. Got 5 copies of the trade. They are $19.99 each. Of course, I will sign them if you guys would like. Just call it out in the chat, and we will make sure to get that for you. If you guys are just joining us, welcome to Wonderland. I'm your host, Rich Davis. That's AJ Nicholson in the creepy mask. We're coming to you from Cookeville, Tennessee at Wonderland Comics. If you get a chance, give us a follow on all the socials. It's at Wonderland Comics TN. We would love to have you follow us on there. Also, if you don't have a local comic book shop near you, we do offer subscriptions by mail. All of our subscribers get a 25% discount. And if you get at least 10 books, we will ship to you for free. All right. Hey, Mr. Nope, thank you very much, sir. He'd like one of the copies of Cult of Dracula Volume 1. So really appreciate that, my friend. But yeah, if you'd like to be a subscriber, just hit us up on the socials and we will help you make that happen. All right, AJ, let's move away from my stuff and sell other people's books for a minute. It's like, we can't make the show all about me, dude.
Wow, that's a first.
Oh. Ow.
All right. do you want new comics?
Yeah. Hey, Jay. Yes, that was with a different publisher. So again, a real quick story, and then I'm gonna move off of my books. So Cult of Dracula, when it came out, it was the very first book published by a publisher called Second Sight Publishing. It was their very first book. Cult of Dracula #1 through them sold so many copies that they could not afford to print issue 2. No fault of their own. Nobody in their right mind expected Cult of Dracula to come out of the gate, sell 10,000 copies. It literally sold 10,000 copies. They were not prepared for that. They didn't have the distribution set up. They just couldn't handle it. So they were very kind, and they connected me with SourcePoint Press. SourcePoint Press picked up the book, reissued issue 1, and then put out all of the subsequent issues. They did Cult of Dracula, Rise of Dracula, Reign of Dracula. And then I have another book that connects to the world of Dracula there called Prometheus in Chains, which came out from Red 5 Comics. And then later this year, going to go back to that real quick, I do have my next book, Angel Hunter, coming out. We're going to Kickstarter first. This is the first time I've ever gone to Kickstarter before going to comic book shops. So April 25th is when that launches. Jay dropped the link in the chat here. Please, guys, go click that link and click Notify Me. Thank you, Jay. Right on top of it. That's why they pay you the big bucks, my friend. All right, let's move on to another book that people might want to buy. What do you got there, AJ?
You want new or variants?
You know what? Let's go back to the variants for a minute.
All right. Everybody's favorite.
Oh, yeah. I love these. Now, these guys, beautiful condition. Uncanny X-Men 212, 213. Absolutely fantastic covers. You just can't beat it when Wolverine and Sabretooth face off. One of the absolute best relationships in all of comics. Love all of their stories together. So normally
these books are just unbelievably in good shape.
Yeah, these are pristine. We're going to sell them at the 9.4 price. I would not at all be surprised if these came back 9.8s. These are pristine books. They're absolute stunning condition. Normally they would sell for $35 a piece. We'll let them go here on the show because I love you guys. We'll do $25 a piece, or we'll do $40 for the set. So that's a steal on these books, guys. Absolutely. If you want one or the other, $25 a piece. If you want the set, we'll do $40. What were you saying, AJ?
You guys noticed it, but the lights flickered there.
No, yeah. Storms are coming in Middle Tennessee. So, yeehaw. So, yeah, guys, if you want it, just call it out. And then, of course, make sure you fill out that form. I cannot believe nobody bit on that one. That's a hell of a deal. So, AJ, go ahead. If those don't sell tonight, go ahead and put them aside. I'm going to send them to CGC this week.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, because they're that good. They're really, really nice books. All right, what do we got next?
We're going to do something a little bit more recent.
Okay.
This is the black and white of Absolute Superman 1.
Yeah, this was the noir.
The noir, edition, right? Black, white, and red. Everything is black, white, and red.
Yeah, it's a foil cover
beautiful
too.
Book.
Yeah, it's a foil cover.
Yeah, it's a foil cover.
Okay. What are we doing this for $9.99? Is that right?
This 15 is what we got on this right now.
15. Okay. You know what? We'll do $10 if somebody wants this. I know we only have a couple of these left. I'm surprised you actually pulled that one out. I thought we got rid of all those. So yeah, normally we sell these for $14.99. It is the Absolute Superman #1. This is the noir, which is the black and white edition. And this
black,
is
white, and red. I picked one of these up for myself. That's how
pretty awesome, are they? Yeah. And this is the foil cover. $10. All you can do is call it out in the chat here, and make sure you fill out that form, and we will get those taken care of and shipped out to you. I think that's the last one of those we have left. So $10 gets you an Absolute Superman #1, which, by the way, also, guys, if you haven't read Absolute Superman #1, you guys are missing out. It is a fantastic series. This is going to be the year of Superman. We got the movie coming out. We've got Superman Day coming up in April. Absolute Superman is crushing it. Superman's never been better. And now's a good time to get in on that book. If you haven't yet, just call it out for $10, and we will get that for you. Let's see what else we got coming up next, AJ.
I have gotten the 1 in 25 of Absolute Wonder Woman #4.
Okay, ooh, that's a pretty cover
too, I think.
What's that? You got the 1 in 25 for #3 as well?
I think so.
Okay, this is Absolute. Speaking of the Absolute Universe, DC's Absolute Universe is ridiculously cool. I just read Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter #1. I just read it over the weekend, and oh my God, guys, you are not ready for that book. It is so good. Get on it wherever you go for your local. Yes, Sarah, it is. I mean, Wonder Woman in Hell. Come on, man, that's just awesome. But yeah, guys, get in on the Absolute Universe. Absolute Wonder Woman is great. Martian Manhunter, guys, get on it at your local comic book store. Subscribe to it now. If you don't have a local comic book store, subscribe with us. Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee, 25% discount and free shipping if you subscribe to at least 10 titles. Make Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter, one of your titles, and add Absolute Wonder Woman. If you guys haven't read Absolute Wonder Woman, I think we've still got copies of all 4 issues that are currently out, first printings. We also got some second printings as well, but we can hook you up with those. Just let us know in the chat if you want them. Those are still cover price plus a 25% discount if you want them. So just let me know. This right here is the 1 in 25 variant for Absolute Wonder Woman #4. We have $19.99 on it.
That's what we have right in here.
All right, so we got $19.99 on it in the store. Let's do $14.99 for you guys here on the show. So $15 gets you a 1 in 25 variant of Absolute Wonder Woman #4.
Hi, Sarah. There's another logo, by the way.
Oh, Sarah's local? I didn't. Yeah, oh, Sarah. Sarah. I didn't recognize because I actually didn't know your last name. But hi, Sarah. Great to see you.
She's one of my favorite customers, but I think she kind of hates me because I always find something extra for her to buy every time she comes in.
You were quite good at the suggestive selling there. And I mean like suggestive as, hey, you might want to read this, not like, hi, suggestive, you know. All right, let's go on to the next book. What did you say you have the #3 there?
I have the #3 as well.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that one even better. Holy cow. Yeah, Absolute Wonder Woman #3. This is also the 1 in 25 variant. Same deal on there. Normally would be $19.99. You can get it for $15. Let's see. You know what? Could even do this if you wanted the #3 and the #4. I could do 25 for the pair. These are the 1 in 25 ratio variants for Absolute Wonder Woman #3 and #4. You can get the pair for just $25, guys. That's an absolute steal. Because Absolute Wonder Woman, this first run of Absolute DC Comics, those are going to be just like the first run of the New 52 comics. That first wave, everybody's always going to want them. Yeah, and those just keep going up in value, man. These Absolutes, you gotta get on these. If you're a reader, you gotta read them. If you're a collector, you gotta catch them all. Make them your Pokemon. AJ, do we have Wolverine Revenge #2? Does that come out tomorrow?
No, it came out a long time ago, and we should actually. I don't remember if we actually got it. I think that might have been when we were having problems with our shipping with Marvel.
Wait, there was shipping problems in the comic book industry this year? No way. Hey, AJ, we'll look through we'll look through some back issue boxes for you and see. We probably have that, because even if we did miss it, I probably would have gone back and reordered that one. So we'll look for that one for you. I'll let you know by. I found a book called "How to Solve."
I think that might be our joke.
I think that's our joke. Yeah. That's Go pay some bills.
Symphonic verses, nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
Hey, welcome back to Wonderland here on The Experience. I'm your host, Rich Davis. AJ, my partner in crime, is joining me, actually. We're coming to you from Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. Make sure you give us a follow on all of the social media channels. It's just at Wonderland Comics EN on everything. And we're going to get back to slinging some comics, as my good friend Henri Compton would say. Hey, Mr. Nope, we definitely do have Absolute Wonder Woman number 4. Do you want AJ, can you show that 1 in 25 variant for Absolute Wonder Woman number 4 again? Do you want the 1 in 25 variant for $14.99, or do you want us to pull just a regular cover for you? And AJ, you also need Blade number 3. Okay, yep, we can do that for you, no problem. We'll pull a Blade number 3 aside for you. So yeah, Mr. Nope, let me know which one of those Wonder Womans you want, either the 1 in 25 variant or the regular cover. We can hook you up with both or either. So yeah, just let us know there. And AJ, let's go ahead and move on to just a regular cover. Hey, got it. Yep, we'll pull one for you. Make sure you just put that on your form, and we'll pull that aside for you. All right, AJ, what else we got there, my friend?
Something new from Dark Horse.
Oh, Sister Imperator. I don't remember ordering that one, but it kind of looks kind of cool.
It's from the World of Ghost.
World of Ghost. Who's the writer? Bottom. It's on the bottom. Ooh, okay. Tobias Forge, Karina Biacchio. Wow. So I know
I feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, the way you were showing it, you were just like begging me to look up her skirt. And sorry, dude, I am not related to the founder of Buc-ee's. I don't do that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, read the news. It's really creepy. Sister Imperator. I don't know anything about this book. That excites me. The cover is rad. It's got some really, really 70s horror vibes. So I am down. AJ, make sure you set one of those aside for me to read.
Okay.
How many of those do we have?
2 for sale.
All right, we have 2 of these for sale. Cover price minus 25%. So it'd be $3.75 gets you a copy of a book that I have absolutely no idea what it is. It just looks really cool. Yeah. Probably when I was putting my order in, I probably just saw that cover and said, "Oh yeah, I'll take some of those." Sometimes
unfortunately, not too long ago, we actually had Karina Betchko on the FOC show with Tobias. And Tobias Forge, for those who don't know, he's the lead singer of Ghost.
Now that's making sense. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you happen to speak to them again, tell them that I love the cover art for this book and I can't wait to read it. Wow, that looks so cool. Yeah, guys, 2 of those left. Call them out. $3.75, and that book could be yours. So yeah, man, I like that. God, that cover is just super rad. Nice. All right, AJ, what's the next book coming up?
The next book, I actually have about 5 that I can let go, and that is this
Web of Spider-Verse.
Web of Spider-Verse.
New Blood. I wonder if there's probably some kind of first appearance in this book too. So
trying to figure out who this dude is. I meant to sit down and read it before we came on the show, but I just haven't had time.
Yeah, I have not been reading the Spider-Verse. I have gotten so far behind on it. I just I haven't gotten back to it. I love Spider-Verse. It's one of the few multiverse books that I actually really do like because I just like Spider-Man. Otherwise, I'm kind of tired of just tired of the multiverse. But anyway, I like this cover. It is Web of Spider-Verse #1. Actually, I'm going to look and see if there is a first appearance in that because I'm almost positive that there is. Let's pull up our Mighty Key Collector app and see what it tells me. This is great television right here while I'm on my phone. I am such a Gen Z person now.
No cap.
Oh my, say less. Yeah, see, we have young customers in our store. All right, let's see. Web of Spider. Yep, here we go. And yeah, wow, whole cow. There are 2 first appearances in this book. This is the first appearance of Spider Prowler and the first appearance of Count Spider. And this is the Key of the Week by Jim's Comics on YouTube. And this is the Battle of the Spider-Verse versus the Venom-verse. So yeah, we got 5 of those. And we are gonna let them go cover. I'm sure by tomorrow when these books are actually out. Love it, Jay. Love it. I'm sure by tomorrow these are going to be selling for more. It's already on the Keys of the Week on Key Collector. It's a really cool cover. I like it. And again, 2 first appearances in this book. So if you're a collector, jump on it right now. $4.99 minus 25%, $3.75 gets you one of the Keys of the Week. We have 5 copies of it left. So call them out if you want them. If you don't, we're just going to move on to the next book. What's coming out of that box next, my friend?
You're going to love this.
Sarah wants one of the Sister Imperators. Make sure you pull that aside for her, please. You got it, Sarah.
Will do.
And you can just pick that up when you come.
Yeah, I'll just put that in your subscriber box.
Sweet. Ooh, is that a foil?
That is a foil.
Ooh. Wow, that's pretty.
Star Wars Jedi Knights #1.
Is Rick camped out outside waiting for tomorrow to be able to buy that book yet?
If he didn't have to work, I bet he would be.
Rick is one of our customers at Wonderland Comics. He watches the show too, and he is absolutely obsessed with anything Star Wars. You know what? This foil, $5 minus 25%, $3.75, and you can have a gorgeous foil cover. I think we have 2 extras on those. You said?
Oh no, we have. This is the most you bought all week.
Okay.
Out of this order, but so there's probably a good 10 that we could actually get rid of, honestly.
All right. Well, let's say we got 10 of these available for $3.75 each. Star Wars Jedi Knights #1. It's Star Wars, guys. You know it's going to be hot. You know it's going to be good. We highly encourage you to read it. And all right, Mr. Nope wants one of the Knights foils. Make sure you put that aside for him. And AJ, I just saw this when you held the foil up next to your mask. It's like you were twinsies. Yeah. What color would your lightsaber be?
Purple.
All right. You gonna be Mace Windu? I got you. Oh man. All right. What's next? Guys, if you want any of those other books, make sure you just call them out. We can go back and pull them for you. That's no problem whatsoever. But yeah, we've got about 9 of those Jedi Knights #1s left.
This is a little bit more expensive. This is a $6.99 book.
Ooh.
But
TMNT Ray Fillet. I like the cover, man. Kind of reminds me of it kind of reminds me of the old arcade game for Tron. I don't know why. I guess it's because of the triangles that's making me think of that. But it makes me either think of the Tron arcade game or the Star Wars arcade game. So yeah, and AJ, that's $6.99. Okay, yeah, I see it. So TMNT, the best of Ray Fillet. How many of those do we have left?
2.
2. All right, we can spare 2 of these. $6.99, so $7. And you get a 25% discount on that. Somebody else do the math on that. It's too much for me. I'm not a math guy. I do words. I write. I'm not a math. I'm just not like that. Sorry. I will have a calculator with me at all times.
$5.25.
$5.25. AJ is a math savant apparently, and just wants.
No, I just put all this down in one of the Google Docs that you have access to.
Oh, wait! You're expecting me to read a spreadsheet? You don't know me at all, do you? Yeah, I'm gonna read a spreadsheet. I don't even know how to open one. Okay, no, I do know how to open a spreadsheet. I just don't know what to do with them after I open them. They just it's a little weird to me. Okay, so yeah, TMZ, the best of Ray Fillet. Don't know what it's about. I'm looking forward to reading it because I just love the cover art. Yeah, if you guys want it, we got 2 left. Just call them out in the chat, and also make sure you fill out that form that's pinned in the chat here. It's also on the YouTube channel. Just make sure you click that out and tell us what you want. And even if you don't call it out here on the show, if later on you think, oh man, I really wanted that, just go ahead and fill out the form and send it to us. And AJ knows where the box is, so he can go back and pull it for you. All right, what do we got? What do we got coming up next? This is the most.
We're almost done with what new comics that we got.
We got that box of keys if you run out of new stuff.
If only DC would have arrived.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a problem with our lunar shipment this week. It will be here on Friday instead of today, which is awesome. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mess lately with lunar. But anyway, what's coming up next, my friend?
You are gonna love this.
I'm going to love it. I love it already. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Usagi Yojimbo. Yes. Love Usagi Yojimbo. That is Stan Sakai, man. I don't care. Every issue of Usagi Yojimbo is just amazing. So Usagi Yojimbo, $4.99. Mine is that, what issue is that? We almost had a pratfall. Yeah, AJ, there's
called 10,000 Plums.
10,000 clones.
Okay, this is called 10,000 Plums. It's number 1 of 5.
All right, 10,000 Plums. Usagi Yojimbo, 10,000 Plums, 1 of 5. It's $3.75 for you guys. Just call it out if you want it. AJ, there's actually not a whole lot DC coming out this week, which is kind of good. That our shipment's late. But I'll post it up on the social media later, everything that's coming out this week. So just check by tomorrow morning, it'll be up on there. All right, guys, if you want a new Usagi Yojimbo, 10,000 Plums, number 1 of 5, it's just $4.99 minus 25%. Just call that out. How many of those do we have? 2. All right, we got 2 of those available if you guys want them. Cover price minus 25%. Let's go ahead. Why don't we hop back over to some of those key issues?
Okay.
Kind of bouncing back and forth here.
Okay. I pulled some stuff off the wall. First thing I pulled off the wall.
Oh, Sarah wants one of the Usagi Yojimbos.
Okay.
It's exactly what it is. It's a samurai rabbit. And it's been around since the 90s, maybe a little earlier. Anyway, great book. We've got some other Usagi Yojimbo trade paperbacks in the store, Sarah, if you want to check them out. We'll definitely show those to you. Okay, so this was a Comic Mint New York Comic-Con exclusive of Crisis on Infinite Earths number 1. That is a foil George Perez cover. This
is number 68 of 350.
Yeah, they were limited to 350. This is number 68. What did we have $24.99 on those?
No, we have $64.99.
How much? 64?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, when I thought I saw 24 there, I was like, wow, we're selling it less than Comic Mint was at New York Comic Con. That is a mistake. All right. So Comic Mint at New York Comic Con was selling these for 40. So I'm gonna let you guys have it for 40. We have just one of these, right? I know we had 2, but I think we sold 1. Okay. So this is the Comic Mint foil exclusive of Crisis on Infinite Earths number 1. This is a George Perez cover, and it's gorgeous. It looks so good in foil. There were only 350 of these made. We'll sell it to you for the exact same price Comic Mint was selling it at New York Comic Con, and it would be just $40. Call that out if you want it, and we will pack that up and get it shipped out to you. I mean, I don't know how you pass on a George Perez cover, man. George is just, I love his art, man. Miss his contributions to comic books every single day. Just such an awesome. All right, what's next, AJ?
Made famous by Netflix.
All right, Umbrella Academy. Yeah, this is Umbrella Academy number 1. It's in pretty nice shape. The lower, so if you're looking at the screen, the lower left corner, there's a little bit of waviness right there on the barcode, but it looks like it's been in a room that had moisture. There's no water damage to it, but it was probably in a high humidity room. But still, very nice copy for just $50. You can take that home. If you guys haven't read Umbrella Academy, I highly recommend it. If you haven't watched the Netflix show, I recommend that as well. Season 1 especially was incredible. You're going to love Klaus. Klaus is great. But yeah, awesome. Gerard Way as the writer. Yeah, first appearance of all the Umbrella Academy characters. For just $50. Call it out. I love Klaus, man. He's, and the actor who plays him is so funny. I mean, just such time, plays the character so well. Great book. We just bought that. Yes, Robert Sheehan. Yeah, we just bought this out of a collection over the weekend. $50, and it can be yours. Just call it out. Let's see, AJ, what else we got? We got this is the Hyde Street #1. This was the 1 per store variant. And Hyde Street is a really good book too. If you haven't, it's a creepy horror book. It's just fun. What do we have on that one? I can't tell.
45. All
right, $45. This is a 1 per store Hyde Street #1 a variant. Let's say $30 here on the Welcome to Wonderland here on the Experience. $30 gets you an incredibly rare 1 per store Hyde Street #1 variant. Unfortunately, it does not come with the X-ray glasses. Bummer. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to whatever we got next. Oh, okay. Hell, now we're gonna drop a big bopper here. This is Amazing Spider-Man #101, first appearance of Morbius. This is a lower mid-grade condition book. We're probably looking at a 4 to a 4.5. I didn't know you were going to drop this one up there, AJ. I don't even have pricing on it right now.
We have it for 150 in the store.
150 in the store. Okay. So yeah, $150. That's an extremely extremely fair price on it. $125. Wait, was it 150 or 125?
It's 150 is what
150
price we have.
All right, yeah, so 150 for a first appearance of Morbius.
Yes, AJ, this is the stuff. The last couple books that I pulled are from the wall. Yeah.
There's some rust on the staples. The spine otherwise is really nice. The interior pages are off white. It presents very well. But yeah, like I said, it's in the 4 or 5 range. So $150 is a very fair price for it. So if anybody wants that, just call it out. Make sure you fill out that form, and we will get that packaged up and sent to you. All right, AJ, what are you going to next?
Okay, I've got 2 more new books that we'll show. We've got probably about 5 or so copies of this we can sell.
Wolverine #7.
Yep.
All right. Anybody want a Wolverine #7? We can do 5 of these. Just give it a call out if you want it. Be $4.99 minus 25%. And we will get that packaged up. It's a really nice cover. I like that.
It is a good cover.
Yeah. It reminds me, I don't know why, but it's making me think of the Uncanny 212 and 213 that we put up there earlier in the show. It's got that kind of same feel to it for me. So yeah, Wolverine #7 got 5 copies, $4.99. Just give them a call out if you want one. All right, let's go. What's next, bud?
Last of the new comics that we have this week will be Uncanny X-Men. Uncanny X-Men #11.
Uncanny number. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that cover. Uncanny X-Men's been really good lately. Surprisingly, I was a little worried when they came out of the Krakoan era and what they were going to do next. But I've actually really enjoyed it for the most part. It's not quite Krakoa for me, but I might just be holding it to a little bit too high of a standard because I really, really enjoyed the Krakoan era of Uncanny X-Men. So yeah, Uncanny X-Men #11. That's $4.99 minus 25%. Just call it out if you would like it. And I guess let's go and see what else is in that key box, AJ.
Well, we tried to sell those Marvel milestones earlier, but we also got these in there too.
Oh yeah, some Silver Age showcases. That's the Green Lantern and the Green Lantern Green Arrow. These actually just came out of a collection I bought over the weekend. So the prices that were on there are what they sold for like back in 1995. We can we can let them go. What condition are these in, AJ? I haven't really looked, because we just got the collection, so I haven't really looked at them that closely. And while AJ is looking at the condition there, you get a nice view of Wonderland Comics in Cookeville, Tennessee. We have a nice little lounge area. Wonderland is designed for people who love to read comics. That was the concept I came up with for this store. So probably, I'd say 60% of our store is devoted to graphic novels and back issues. New comics and some collectible key books take up the rest. But we have a nice little lounge area. We want people to come in, read comics, sit down, enjoy comics, talk about comics. That's kind of the concept. So you get a nice view of it. We curate everything in the store by genre. So we separate our superheroes and our horror and our sci-fi, our fantasy and our manga. We separate all those so it's easy to sort through and you can find exactly what you want. And what you got for me there, man?
These are actually in quite excellent condition. This one has a slight crease on the spine, just one little crease, like somewhere right in this area.
Okay.
This one, all the corners look good. Everything looks good. Probably at least 8.5, probably 7.5 over here, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, nice books. We can let them go.
That's conservative.
Okay, we can let them go for 10 a piece, or I could do 15 for the pair. If anybody wants those, just give them a call out. We got our first appearance of Green Lantern, and I believe that's the drug issue of Green Lantern, Green Arrow over there. So good chance to own these. The the actual editions are pretty doggone impossible to afford right now. So yeah, get those showcase the milestone editions for just $10 a piece or $15 for the pair. What do you got next, my friend? 4 Kids Walk into a Bank. This from Black Mask Studios. This was such a cool book. But Black Mask used to put out some really, really good stuff. It was, things happen. Small press publisher, things didn't go as well as they should have. This is a really, really good indie book. We can sell you a first print copy. This is the fried pie variant. Normally those go for like 25. I can let it go for 10. It's a really good book to add to your collection. There's been talk off and on over the last few years about this being a television show. It would make a really good TV show. It really would. It's got kind of a Reservoir Dogs vibe to it, just with kids, kind of, if that makes sense. So $10 gets you a 4 Kids Walk into a Bank #1. Really difficult book to find. The print run was microscopic on this. It was Black Mask was a very small publisher that a lot of people hadn't heard of. They also did a book called Black, which was really good. And another one was But We Can Never Go Home. Those probably their 3 best books. I really enjoyed all of them. So all right, what do you got next, man? Beauty and the Beast. All right, so we got ourselves a Beauty and the Beast #1. This is the Disney.
I love you, brother, but you're no Angela Lansbury.
I'm no Angela Lansbury. Sorry. I write murders, but I didn't write the murders she wrote. Okay, really nice copy of the Disney edition of Beauty and the Beast. We can do $10 on this. I'm sure we got a Disney collector out there somewhere wants to score that for $10. Just give it a call out if you
wife,
would.
Girlfriend, daughter.
Thank you, Jay. Somebody got the joke.
Oh, I got the joke, but I just left it too.
Jerk. All right, $10 for Beauty and the Beast #1. Just give that a call out if you would, if you'd like it. That really is one of my favorite Disney movies. It was just so well done. The Broadway show was really good too. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast is just awesome. I even like the live action remake with Emma Watson in it. I thought that was pretty good too. What's coming up out of the box next?
Okay, Batman Dark Victory.
Oh yeah, okay. How many of those do we have? 3?
We have #1, #4, and the Wizard Zero.
Okay. All right. So we got the Wizard Zero edition of Dark Victory. We also have Dark Victory #1. That's going to be the one with the red. Yep. Dark Victory #1. Wow, that looks good.
A cool cover.
It's a really great cover. Dark Victory is a hell of a good read too, man. One of the Jeff Loeb Batmans. Highly recommend all of those. So yeah, let's see. Normally #1 sells for $25. The Wizard edition sells for around $15. And then the #4 is just a regular book. It's usually around $5. So 25, 40, 45. So yeah, we can do 25 on the #1. We can do 15 on the Wizard Zero. We could do 5 on the #4. Or if you want all 3 of them, we could do all 3 for $35. That'd be a great buy on those. Yeah, Dark Victory. Man, if you haven't read it, go pick up the trade paperback. It's excellent. All of Jeff Loeb's Batman work was just, it all kind of ties together. And
this one just to hang on your wall. That is so great.
I know, yeah. That red, man, it just pops. I love it. So yeah, guys, give it a call out if you would like one of those books. We'll be happy to pack them up and ship them to you. AJ's going to go back to the box and see what else we can pull out of there.
Oh, okay. Everybody's favorite.
Spawn #1. Yeah, Spawn. That was the coolest book of my childhood. I was way too young to read Spawn, but I absolutely loved reading Spawn. Still love reading Spawn. It's actually with McFarlane back on the title. It's even better. This is a really nice copy. Probably. Making sure on that one, probably 9496 copy of Todd McFarlane's Spawn #1. We could let this one go. I could sell this one for $10 if somebody wants to call it out. I've got a few of these in our key boxes. So if you guys want to own a copy of Spawn #1, we can let one go for just $10. Just give it a call out. If you would like it, we would happily get that sent out to you. All right, AJ, let's go ahead and see what's next. You guys are a tough crowd tonight. I have no idea what you want.
Let's go to the other end of Disney.
The other end of Disney? That kind of scared me.
Disney.
Gargoyles. Yeah. Now I love Gargoyles. That was a fantastic cartoon. Thanks, Sarah. All right. Oh, AJ, did you just freeze? Uh-oh. No, AJ may have just lost power over there. Yeah, we're getting some wicked storms here in Middle Tennessee right now. So I'm not sure if we may have just completely lost AJ over there. Hey, AJ Price, you're in Cookeville right now. How's the weather over there? I'm in Sparta, Tennessee, which is probably about 20 minutes outside of Cookeville. So whatever weather they're getting right now, I'm going to get here in just a little bit. So let me see if AJ just texted me. Yep. All right, guys, I think, Jay, I'm sorry, but I think we're going to have to cut this one because we just lost power at the store. And I'm in Cookeville, or I'm in Sparta. He's in Cookeville, so I don't have any more books to show you guys because they're all at the store. So yeah, guys, I am terribly sorry that we're gonna have to cut this one short. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Jay, could we drop the Kickstarter for Angel Hunter one more time in the chat before we cut out of here?
Absolutely.
Awesome, man. Thank you. So Jay's going to put up the Kickstarter link for my next book, Angel Hunter, which is going to come out later this year. Kickstarter goes live on April 25th. And then the book will be in comic book stores. We're targeting the early fall, so probably September is what we're looking at. Angel Hunter is a seinen manga inspired story told in the American comic book style. It's about humanity's first strides after being expelled from Eden. And humans, they have to claw out an existence in a world dominated by the 13 fallen angels and an army. Oh, hey, there's AJ. You're on your phone now, aren't you? No, there he goes. We're losing you, buddy. We're just going to go ahead and cut the show short because I know.
Can you hear me?
Barely. Barely.
Here, let me try something.
That weather, man, is wicked. Nope, there he goes again. All right, guys. Yeah, that's going to be it for us. If you would just please go to the Angel Hunter and click the notify me. And, oh, there you go. You're back. So
yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yes. We're just going to go ahead and cut the rest of the show, man, because they're telling me a transformer blew. So you're probably going to lose power again here in a minute. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we will be back next week here on The Experience. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night.
Good night.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.